Wax.
What you talking about now?
Hey guys, welcome back to Whatever She Says. Don't freak out too much, but something happened. I messed up. I have to take complete and total responsibility for it. Wax is still in LA. We recorded virtually. It was a really dope episode. I'm not going to lie to you. We had an amazing time recording it. He went to the studio, got even a different studio room. We talked about, some things with the therapist couch. We talked about gift giving and dating during the holidays. We had some dope listener letters that you guys sent in. Yes, but I messed up the audio, and everything happens for a reason, right? I'm not sure what the reason for this is. But maybe it's the fact that we're going to gift you with a full episode on Thursday with us together, finally in the same place. But that's not without saying that I have content for you today. So I've been going through it for the past couple of days. He's been really emotionally supportive for me all the way from the other side of the country. And when I asked him for a Bible verse for Pass the Word, he gave me a really cool one. So before we get to that, I do want to shout out our Apple reviewer for the week. And it goes to Jen W314. She's actually one of the Idea to Launch students of my academy for podcasting and also the host of Woke by Accident podcast. So, hey, girl, thank you so much for this. And it says, great chemistry to share with all. Such a great podcast, an idea to decide to work together in the podcast space. You both have great pods individually and share your creativity together in such a dope way. Congrats again on the baby. Jennifer, thank you so much. If you have not yet left a podcast review, please do so. This one that Jennifer just left, just like this, really helps us to keep bringing you content. It helps us to keep growing the podcast. So make sure that if you have an Apple phone or you can go on the computer, however you wish to do it, that you leave a review for us. So again, thank you so much. And when we actually recorded, Wax was like, it's really dope. Thank you. He appreciates it as well. So again, going into Pass the Word. Today, we're going to bring you a word. This is actually our most talked about and reviewed and messaged segment that we have. We love giving you guys the shits and having fun and going back and forth, but Pass the Word is really what touches our heart because it is the foundation of our relationship. And I think we've gotten as strong as we have because of our faith. So regardless of what you guys believe in, ours is Christianity, and he's very, very ingrained into his religion and his spirituality. So this week when I asked him for a proverb, or a Bible verse, he gave me Proverbs. Proverbs 13:14 says, whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Blessed is the one who always trembles before God, but whoever hardens their heart falls into trouble. I've been going through some things, like I said to you already, and I know that he chose this for me, and we haven't been together. We haven't prayed like together in the bed like we usually do. Things are just different, long distance, although we still are there for each other at night and we talk about our word. It's a little different from when we're together here. So he chose these words for me. I'll read them so he can go ahead and break it down for you. It's whoever conceals their sins does not prosper, but the one who confesses and renounces them finds mercy. Blessed is the one who always trembles before God, but whoever hardens their heart falls into trouble. So without further ado, here is Pass the Word with Wax. We'll see you in a couple of days. And really give you a full episode. Enjoy Pass the Word with Wax.
Whoever conceals their sins, you ain't gonna prosper when you hold everything up. You got to go to God and confess your sins, man. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the altar and ask God to forgive you. You know what I'm saying? When God forgive you, that's all it releases your blessings. When you're trying to hold something in and be like, oh, trying to hold things and bottle them for years, and you harden your heart, and you over here, like every time you see somebody, oh, I hate this person and all that type of stuff, you ain't released that. You can never go to the same stage because you can't go to the next stage with all that baggage. That's too much for that next stage. So you got to know how to release things. So you got to go to God and ask God to forgive you. And next thing, you might even have to ask that other person to forgive you and release that. And then that's what, once you do that, God will sit there and bless you. But if you don't do that, your blessings is going to be held up. You see what I'm saying? Like you cannot do that. You have to sit there and forgive. You got to sit there and ask for forgiveness. You see what I'm saying? And the trembling of the God is this: I fear no man but God. I fear my maker. I fear God every single day. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person I fear. I mean, a little bit of Carla, but you know what I'm saying? Like, this is the man that I fear. A lot of things, you see how I live my life. I don't want to make God upset ever. You know what I'm saying? My whole life is just like, how can I make God happy for me today? Because look what he did for me. Look where he brought me from. Everything you see from me is all blessings. And that's because you know what? I tell the truth. I confess my sins. I ask the Lord to save me. You know what I'm saying? And I want to walk in the journey that he got me on, because it's a pretty sweet journey he got me on. He keep me covered with his blood. You know what I'm saying? He give me weapons with the word and everything that I need. Look, he gave me a beautiful woman. Like, all these things is blessings for me. Especially you see it in Psalms 91 that said you see the reward of the wicked. God slows this whole thing down for us because we of his children. So it's like, if he slowed this all the way down, you should be able to see this fist coming to your face and be able to like dodge it. You see what I'm saying? But you over here watching it come to your face and still let it smack in your face, and then you react like, why are you smacking me? Like, yo, are you in the word? Are you listening? Are you seeing what's going on? Like, we see what it is, and you still react off what you already know. When you already know something, it's like you already expect something. Even like sometimes somebody died, but you know they was like doing it on late for years. You don't hit you as hard, but something like boom, it's like boom. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, sudden death gonna hit you a little harder. But again, it slows down, so it slows down the process. And when you be able to do that, you can't have that hardened heart, because at the end of the day, it's hurting you. You can't bring that to the next stage. You have to learn that. You have to fix that right now so we can go. If you don't fix that right now, that's hurting you and everything in your whole situation. Always go through the storm. Go through the storm. That's the best thing to do. Just because it's raining, you're going to pull on the side of the road? No, if you got to get to your destination is being right, and your blessings are all the way on the other side of that storm. So people don't, like, oh, they see a storm, oh, pull over. No, go through your storm, and then you're going to see the sunlight. It's going to be okay. New levels, new devils. You know what I'm saying? So all the parties just growing you. You have to continue to keep on going to the frying pan to be well done. You know what I'm saying? You want your food cooked, right? We had to be well done for God. Boom. You know what I'm talking about? But we got to get out of here, beautiful. So